Everybody, Jay and Manion here for NPCNewsOnline.com, and I am here with Dan Solomon, the Olympia promoter. Dan, what is happening, brother?
Jay, I got to tell you, first of all, how exciting is it just to see this regathering, this coming together of the industry? There's so much momentum around the IFBB Professional League, the NPC. We're starting to kind of see the engines get going again, getting revved up, and people are excited, and we're just working real hard at the Olympia World Headquarters. A lot of big things in the works, a lot of real exciting momentum. Of course, Jake Wood, our new owner,
right.
Our entire team, Tamer and the crew, we're just working so hard to kind of create something really special this year, a real celebration of resilience and just kind of a return and a coming together of the industry, and I know a lot of people are really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's great. We're here at the IFBB Tampa Pro, and we've got a lot of people that we haven't seen since Columbus in March. I mean, but it seems like forever though, doesn't it?
It does, and but it's funny. I feel like even though we've all been sort of camped out in our own corners of the world, we've remained connected. We've continued to check on each other and really work together. I have to tell you, you and your dad and Tyler and just the entire operation has been tested in so many ways. It's been a challenging task, fitting a lot of square pegs into just a few round holes to try to make this all work. And you guys have done a tremendous job moving the Olympia, a task in and of itself. I don't think people realize that the Olympia, of course, is a multi-venue event. Convention centers, hotels, theaters, arenas, and to have been able to move it and to do so in such a massively upgraded situation,
yes.
It's a big win for the fans, it's a big win for the athletes.
Well, listen, I'm still a fan, okay? As I've told everybody, since 1976, I've only missed 3 Mr. Olympias, okay? And that's when I was in college. I saw the one in Columbus that Franco won, okay? I've seen every Mr. Olympia since then, okay? Except for the very first 2 Miss Olympias, I've seen every one, and the fact that it's coming back, I couldn't be more excited about that. I mean, that's just, with the move and everything else, and on top of that, just like, I'm fanboy.
Jam, wait till you see this theater. So the Zappos Theater, which is located inside the Planet Hollywood, it's one of the most spectacular entertainment venues.
Dan, let me tell you, I've been to that theater several times. I've taken Debbie and I.
What'd you think?
Oh, it's the greatest because we've gone to all those residencies,
right.
Like J-Lo, Lionel Richie. So yeah, you people wait till you see the Zappos Theater. It's amazing. There's not a bad seat in the house, trust me.
It's tremendous, and just the overall experience for the fans, like you said, they're at the arena. And by the way, we loved our years at the Orleans Arena.
Right.
Can't say enough about the great work that those folks gave to us for many years. But to be able to bring the event right into the heart of the Las Vegas Strip, to be able to walk outside of your hotel and to be immersed in, Vegas, if you will.
Yes.
It's just a real upgrade. Tickets are starting to sell. VIP tickets, of course, are on sale at MrOlympia.com. So there's just a lot of really fun things. We have a lot more celebrity participation than ever before. You guys saw Mark Wahlberg and Shaq at the event last year, and we're going to see even more this year. And just our team is so revved up. We have not taken our foot off the gas for one second.
So people, a little tip since I've been there. Planet Hollywood and Zappos Theater are attached to the Miracle Mile Mall. Why it's called the Miracle Mile Mall? Because it's a mile in circumference and there's 100 stores and restaurants there. So you can't go wrong. But then a mere 20 feet away, you walk right out onto the strip. And you're like right in the middle of everything.
And the best part about all this is, we talk about the venue, the location. We're not going to talk about the lineup right now, but I will tell you this. There's been a lot of speculation surrounding what this year's Olympia lineup is going to look like with some of the challenges in the world. I'm not going to get specific at all, but I'm simply going to say this. Not only will this year's lineup not be weak, this year's Olympia lineup might be the best lineup we've ever had, and in time, that's all going to play out. And I am telling you that it is epic in so many ways, with so many storylines and so many things developing in real time as we speak,
yes.
That this year's Olympia is going to be one for the ages.
Listen, here's something interesting. I've had a lot of time to think. Okay, a lot of the other divisions, the 3 is the magic number because you're going to have the current and 2 former champions in several different divisions. Okay, it's weird that it's all turning out to be 3. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, it might even be more, but
well, I know for the men, but I'm saying for men's physique, for fitness, for bikini, right? People, if you can do the math about what I'm saying and who it is, this is I mean, besides the bodybuilding, the other divisions are going to be off the hook.
It's gonna be crazy. So really, I know if you're a fan of any of the divisions, of course we have the Miss Olympia coming back this year. We have Dexter Jackson competing for the final time. We have the return of Flex Lewis to the division, or to the big division, going for the big $400,000 first place check. And of course, the bikini division has turned into something all in and of its own, and it's just there's just so much. And then of course that Fitness Olympia, which I know you were alluding to a moment ago, with the return of Oksana Grishina, Adela Garcia coming back to challenge Whitney Jones, it might be the best Fitness Olympia lineup ever. So
ever. Yeah, and in bikini you've got Angelica, Isa, and Ashley Kaltwasser.
Yeah. So we're pretty amped up. I know you guys are too. You know, I'm seeing the fans start to kind of reach out and ask a lot of questions. We have a frequently asked question page set up at MrOlympia.com with all sorts of information about the move. We also have a great discounted room block. The folks at Planet Hollywood were very generous with us. They knew the great deal we had at the Orleans with those hotel room rates.
Right.
They were very kind to go ahead and allow us to have very similar rates at the Planet Hollywood. So for some people who were worried that the move to the Strip or the move to the Planet Hollywood was going to hurt their pocketbooks, it's really not. It's going to be very friendly pricing to get into one of the more desirable hotels. It's right across from the Bellagio, next door to the Paris. Great location, and then across the street is the
Cosmo.
Right, and then the Sands Convention Center, which is where our expo is going to be this year, attached to the Venetian, so it's all right there. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, listen, the convention center, you could probably walk it depending 10, 12 minutes, maybe 15, or it's like a 4-minute Uber ride. I mean, literally, I mean, you're in the heart of everything. I mean, listen, last year when you took over, I told you how excited I was. I'm like triple that right now.
We're amped up, and our team is just hard at work. I mean, it's really interesting because, you know, it's very cliche to talk about how everything is a team effort. We talk about that all the time. But our team, we have Tamer El-Gindi, one of the best production guys in the business, working real closely with our team. We brought in Tim Gardner to help oversee our expo development. You know, of course, Angelica and the rest of the team in the offices. It's just tremendous. And the best part about this, it's become a real collaboration with the Pro League and the NPC and you know, and Jim and yourself. Everybody's kind of come together to make sure that this event is unlike. It's really the start of a new era. We have a new owner with Jake and a new team and a whole new energy.
By the way, I love that tag, the new era. It's so perfect in this crazy 2020, right? It couldn't have been any better. All right. And listen, like the Sands, I've been there. I've been at that convention. See, the thing is, I'm so excited because I know what everyone's gonna get. It's hard to explain. And when you see it though, you're gonna trust me. I'm not saying this because he's standing there. You're gonna be blown away by both venues. Okay, mark my words on that.
Yeah, so anyways, JM, listen, man, I know we got still a few more months to go to the big event, and we're hoping that by the time we get there, because it's still far enough down the road that we're hoping the world is in a different place, a better place at that time, and I know a lot of people have a lot of pent-up energy to get out there and have some fun and to kind of reconnect, so we're hoping we can do that together in December.
Yes. And trust me, the weather's nice in Vegas in December. I've been there in December too.
It's a little cooler. It's a little cooler, but it's still a nice place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, anything else you want to throw out to anybody?
No, just, you know, thanks to everybody who's continued to show support, and thanks for all the athletes who continue to work hard to get ready for the Olympia. A lot of people were worried that there wasn't going to be enough time to get all these athletes qualified. Well, the good news is, as of today, there's already about 125, 130 athletes qualified for this year's Olympia, and we're continuing to get more athletes qualified, and so that shouldn't be an issue, but the athletes have had to overcome a lot to get themselves in a place where they can prepare. So a shout out to the athletes, because of course without the athletes there is no Olympia, there's nothing. So that's pretty much it, we're ready.
All right, well, Jay Manion,
Dan Solomon.
And we're signing off for NPC News Online, and we will see you in December.